I got a log there. Okay, so there we go. That's our second. I mean, on the quest thing, it doesn't give you a level, so maybe like the 12 was the site's own suggestion or something. I don't know. So there you go. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it says City of the Sun level 12. Maybe it's basing it on that, like it's at this point in the story, like before you get to the end of that one, that you should do row. In any case, we are done. And we can get out of here and we can head to Meridian. Now, I don't think Trusty Steed is around. Yeah. And those watchers are back. So I think I will head to Meridian. And then just before... So I think I will head to Meridian, and just before entering, I think I'll wrap up. And we'll start Meridian in the next session. That's 2. Well, there's more. I knew that would happen. I thought I was going to get hit all the way down to the bottom. And die. But it doesn't matter. We've got some of this. She seems to be pretty... there you go. Okay. Okay, so there is a way out. At least I got myself a few extra medicinal plants before I left. I think the best thing about killing these watchers is the wire that they leave to craft more of those good arrows.
Oh, useful.
Yeah, how many wires do I have now? Only 10 still. I'm running a bit low on those. Okay. I will throw in a save here, now that I'm done with this area, and then I can find a trusty steed and go to Meridian. There was a few medicinal plants around here, I'll quickly grab those as well before I head on. Okay, let's get the machines back on filter. I'm not particularly close to anything other than maybe here, so I'll set myself there as the waypoint. And we'll get ourselves a trusted steed.
Fresh as it comes.
No doubt. It's a long old night in the cauldron, man. I feel like the earlier, I feel like the area that had the long legs and the Ravager and like the 4 or 5 walkers, I felt like that was probably more difficult than the final bit. That bit was no joke. Like, unless you took out a lot of them first, it was a challenge. But I think the Ravager's weakness to fire made a big difference. That's a... What's this? Sunday. Captain Chroma versus Pink Slip. Rex W challenger Captain Chromosome keeps on coming, but can Man Muscles defeat Pink Slip? General Manager Zeke Garrett's vicious mechanical enforcer? Who will be hired, and who will be fired? Whether you experience it real or by hollow, this will... Data corrupted. Okay, so there's text data points throughout the world, and there's a lot of them. Wow. This is like a hell of a game to try and 100%, man. Given this bloody world here, there's a lot of work to do.
Anything in the trees. You're sharp, Aloy.
If you want to pick everything up. But hey, I mean, based on everything I've seen so far, if you got the time for it and you've really enjoyed the game, there's plenty less beautiful worlds and less engaging worlds to try and find collectibles in. So it's not really a bad thing. It just gives you more of an excuse to stick around and explore and find shit. Okay, at least I got one of the two. And
good for an old remedy.
That's two. Yeah, this is a good little haul from these. I need that. Because I used some potions during the battle as well. I'm running lower. Something I can't take? No.
Tasty.
Trampler. I think this can be overridden. I want to override it and let it fight with the other one. Because I don't think I can ride the Trampler. It's a long override. Yeah, you two can juke it out. Are there any bushes to hide in? Yes. Wow. All hell broke loose. And I got trampled, of course. They've got some big moves. And I've got like nothing left.
Nope.
Got like none of anything. You only get 690 for killing one of these. And I'm not sure if this one took the other one out. I think there was 3 in total. Yeah, I think it did. Nice. I'm still confused about the fact that you can't take one of these guys out nice and easily. Focusing unit weaknesses. So, I mean, of course, you're going to get a lot of preemptive strikes before it really realizes what's going on. But I feel like there's got to be some kind of, like, execution move. I mean, you have complete control over this machine in the sense that it cannot attack you until you, like, attack it first. So I feel like surely there's some kind of move where if you press a button, it's like an extreme version of silent strikes, like execution strike or some shit. You just completely take that machine out. But I don't know. Yeah, the overridden trampler took one out and I took the other one out, so some good teamwork. Okay, we've come to the Broadhead site. There's lots of medicinal embers here as well. We've restocked pretty well. Where are those beasties at? I can't hear any yet, or see any. Okay, now I can hear something. Now I can definitely hear something. There you go. They're all very close to each other. I might have to tempt one over. Luckily it always seems to be one, so even if like there's 5 of them within hearing distance, you just draw one of them. Thank you. Okay. Much better. Now that that's done, I can set myself on course for Meridian with no further interruptions. Let's go. This is a bit of a drop, but Broadhead is going to handle it.
It's too steep. Have to find another way.
Wow, just jumped across. Come on, you got this. There you go. Alright, let's go. Yeah, screw those guys. One thing I will say about this photo mode is I kind of wish we had shadow and highlight control like specifically. Because one of these situations where, because there's such a high dynamic range, if you get the shadow so that Aloy kind of looks bright enough, then obviously the sky gets overblown. But if you want to keep that really like cool looking sky, then Aloy gets really dark. So I can't really see. It's something that you have to take into Photoshop and you have to lift the shadows up yourself, from what I can see. Because brightness is the same problem. Like you'll lose the niceness of the sky if you do that. So I don't know. That's the only thing I would say. It applies only for when you want to have the sun in the shot as well. So when the sun's not in the shot, then it's not so bad. Okay, let's keep moving. Straight across. Unless there's some ruins here. Not sure if we passed this bit before. So hold on. Okay, it's like a mini settlement. I think these guys are friendly. Let me dismount here. That's cool. Okay. It's a little haven to have a quick save. I figured maybe there was going to be like a NPC here with a quest or something, but it's just some standalone thing that does look pretty cool. Can these be climbed, I wonder? I was trying to understand if maybe they're in like a visually striking part of the map and you can climb them for potential photo opportunities. I guess one thing I do wonder is if we can override and mount birds, then you could have some pretty insane visuals if you could fly in this game as well. So that's something I have to look out for. Okay, I can't see any specific use for this place other than just having a campfire there, so we can move on. But it's finally within our sights. Let's see if we can take this boar out. No. I have to shoot it from here. There we go. Are these guys fighting each other? Ah, I think there's some bandits or something in there. Oof. It's going down. Sure, Walker level 18. Well, whoever they were, they got taken out, so I'm not gonna mess around too much and just go straight through them. I'm gonna slice through. I like this little rainforesty vibe though.
I can get out of this.
Hold on. Okay, got no followers. Well, look at this place. Wow. Oh, game. What are you doing to me? I think another thing I would try is to see if I can get the broadhead into the water and see how that looks. So I'm going to use the broadhead as a muse here. I don't know if it'll stay put in the water, but... Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy. You can lead a broadhead to water, but you can't make it drink. Okay. Let's see if the broadhead will stay. It will. Let's see. Whoop. I mean, it's a different kind of look. It's not... I think it's disappeared too much in the water. Sorry to detract from the game a little bit here, but I feel like this is just such a part of what this game is about that I'm just enjoying myself with it. Something like this. I'm pretty sure there's got to be something inside this little bit here. It can't just be empty. There we go. Surely there's something here. There's nothing. The game has like a bazillion little collectibles and you mean to tell me that there's nothing in this one? Damn, these collectibles must be hard to find, man.
Shadows are getting long.
Okay, fine. So it's just a pretty area with nothing in particular in it for now. Okay. Night falls once again. How close am I now? Okay, I'm not far off. I think what I'll do is I'll probably end the session here. I've got stuff that I need to do, and I'll be back very soon to continue from here. Because it looks like I'm not just going to be able to ride straight to Meridian. It might be cool to kind of go through these areas and try to see if I can take some enemies out and stuff. So I'll be back very soon. We find ourselves in this luscious dark forest in the middle of the night. And we were almost at Meridian, but it looked like there was still a little bit of work to do before I got there. So I didn't want to just kind of sprint all the way across here. I feel like this is the first time we've been in a more kind of foresty area. If you look at the map, it's either been kind of frozen wildlands or it's been kind of the dry desert canyon kind of thing. So this is a new kind of geography, so I'd rather kind of hang out here for a little bit. Now, I got to level 18 last time and I've got 5 skill points, so I think I'll start the session by making use of these. I think I need to do this because I'm taking more punishment than I did before, and the enemies are getting stronger, so I think I need to heal up more. So that's that. I kind of want to do this because I mean, I feel like my silent strikes aren't that effective against like the higher level enemies, so it might help. I feel like this is also good, and I feel like this is also good. Heavy spirit attacks will knock down machines faster. Increases the time a machine will remain overridden indefinitely. Ooh, that's really good as well, man. I think I've got to do this, you know. Because that was one of the things I was most kind of confused about. Okay, so there's still a lot of good skills to come, but I just like the look of this one. I mean, I want things that's going to help me in combat right now. That's like the preference. So I think I'll go for this one. This is interesting to me. Because every time I've overridden something, like they stay alive after the combat is over, but then like I either have to wait until the override has gone, or I've just got to kind of kill it myself. But if I can have it overridden indefinitely, I feel like that's a good idea. Okay, so I'll probably leave Trusty Steed behind for a little bit and kind of make my way through if I can. Because as you can see, I'm running kind of low on certain resources, so it'd be nice to get some of this stuff back, and I can do that by hunting. So let me craft a few things before I go in. I'm not going to go in completely naked. That wouldn't be wise. I like these sticky bombs as well. I think they're good. I haven't been using the tripcaster very much. I feel like I need to use that a bit more, but I think it's one of those ones where, because it's a little bit more strategic than the other ones, when you get into like a battle where there's multiple machines running at you and all that kind of stuff, you sort of you don't really remember that, so I have to try and use it a bit more. But for me, it's easier said than done. I think it's going to be dawn soon. Okay. This is definitely a style of environment I think this game needed as well, so it's good that they've got this as well. If it was purely frozen and like most of the areas were dry with not so much like trees and undergrowth and all that kind of stuff, I think it would have definitely missed something. So some shit is going down there. Bandit thug. And what are they even trying to attack here? Whoa. It's a level 20 Snapmaw. I think I can override. Whoa. The destructible environment is insane. Wow. I'm just going to let him clean him out, man. I guess I can fire one or two of these.
Now they're hunting me.
But the way that they just uprooted them trees, holy shit. Yeah, they don't know where I am. The fact that it lingers. I mean, they still don't know where I am. I think they're just speculatively kind of throwing it out. But I would like to take these out, these two out. When they get into the melee, they're very powerful, man. And these arrows are very weak against them, so it's not great. The Song of Fire and Ice. I think I killed one of them. Yeah. It's definitely taking some fire damage. Okay. Because all the bandits were killed as well. I feel like I could definitely get something out of this. Okay, I mean the music's playing, but why? At least the visibility is about to get better. Okay, it doesn't know where I am right now. Really? Man, I thought the prompt appeared there. I swear I got the prompt for a second. So even if the exclamation mark isn't on, you can still get hit sometimes. Wow. This reminds me a little bit of Bloodborne. Those enemies had the long, slidey attacks. The snap maws are very dangerous, man. They can hit you from everywhere. So like here I should be able to get a silent strike going or something. You see what I mean? Like there's no prompt here right now. Why? There you go. But again, just not a lot of damage being done to it, man. I got the silent strike, but there we go. So yeah, the silent strike is not very impressive right now. I think once I saw that those level 13 long legs had like over 1,000 HP. Relative, well, it looked like about 1,000 compared to what I took. I was like, yeah. So they're really good against watchers and stuff, or maybe some other very low level enemies, but against the big guys, the silent strike doesn't seem to help all that much. Either you just have to keep repeatedly hitting them. So like silent strike, run, or something. There's a lot of thugs here. They did not choose the thug life. What were they thinking going up against them 2 Snapmaws, man? Those things are lethal. We don't have any shock arrows or freeze arrows yet. Hopefully that'll become a thing soon as well. Okay, so there's a slight detour. Oh, there's something there. Okay. I think I'm ready to head. I did take a fair bit of damage, but it was good fun.
These will keep.
I guess since I'm in the forest, there's plenty of Karja Outlander. Okay. Okay, so that's is that Meridian itself? I think it's like the outskirts, or maybe it's a different settlement, I'm not sure. What's up? Can't interact with them at all. Okay. There's plenty to pick up in this little bit, so I'll do that. I read a few comments about people that seem to share the same opinion that I do, that this feels like the kind of game where you could just spend a few hours just running around, literally just doing this. The game is just that... The game just looks and feels that good that you could probably just like not get bored of doing this for quite a long time. It really does get addictive. Because like I said, they're all pretty close to each other, so you just get caught up in like a pattern of just picking things out of the ground. Nice. Well,